Good morning. Welcome to my channel, Moon Divination. I hope that this message reaches you in a healthy and safe manner, and that these messages will resonate with you. If you clicked on this video, most likely it will. But take the little golden nuggets that are there for you, even if the whole message is not. Now, I forgot my tripod upstairs, so I have to hold the camera. So I already pulled cards this morning for the inspirational messages that I do every morning on my Instagram and Facebook page, which is under Living Plentiful, if you want to go check that out. And that is spelled with 2 L's at the end. Hopefully I can make Moon Divination its own pages here soon, so that way I don't, have to keep saying that. But anyway, I hope that you can hear me loud and clear. And then I went ahead and shuffled. I said my prayer of intention for the cards to come out. These are the 2 cards that came out from the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck. I only asked for 1 card. This one first came out, and then I pulled out of the deck this one, just because I wanted to, give a little bit more information. But this deck is an extremely thorough deck. If you're interested in that one, it's by Amanda Ellis, and it is chocked full of information for self-mastery, or for even if you're just, seeking answers for yourself. In no way do I make anything off of promoting this. I'm just going through each one of my decks that I have picked for the last, since December of 2019, for a personal commitment to myself and to you on my channel, to get going and get motivated and get these messages out for who need to hear them. So with that being said, and I know I pretty much say it on just about every video, if you like this video, please like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. I am doing these daily for 30 days. I believe I looked over everything yesterday, and this is video number 14. So we are almost halfway through the month, and I still have several decks to go through, so more will be coming, so stay tuned. Subscribe to be able to get notifications for when I post these videos, if you enjoy them. I hope that something in this message will resonate for you, even if it's just a small little nugget to grab out of this message. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I do appreciate you being here. So with that being said as well, we're going to go ahead and look at the inspirational messages for today. I will read each card, and then I will pick up intuitively on anything that comes in that needs to be added. But these cards are pretty much self-explanatory in the same sense, but if anything comes in, I will speak it. So the universe has my back is the first one. Know that you are being guided. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. And then I have here, my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I am ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. And then here, the presence of love will always cast out fear. So this is really, really talking about tapping into the energy of love. And if you need to connect with that energy, to maybe either do it through prayer, contemplation, or stillness, or even through a meditation practice, or taking some time out for yourself to just be still and let whatever comes in to be heard through your soul or spirit, to be able to, you know, it's a very powerful thing when we connect with the energy of love. It can cast out all fears, judgments, and attacks or pain. But sometimes we have to take that action towards that, or, you know, that's, well, maybe not quite so much action, but the surrender to the power of presence, or the powerful presence of love and the energy that is around that. Hold on one second, please. If you are going through any difficult times, just know that you are protected, you are loved, you are safe, you are secure, and believe it with all your heart. Connect to your heart chakra and believe it with all your heart. Just know that your guides and that are in the spiritual realm are with you, and are always trying to show you signs in which to help guide you in the physical realm. Trust what you know, trust what you hear, trust what you are being guided to, that being guided to, for that is your path that you are supposed to be on. May love and light surround you always through your life's journey. And know that it is okay to tap into that presence of love that fills you up with happiness, with bliss, with joy. And to be able to know that you are loved. And that it will cast out all fears, and that it will cast out all judgments, and that it will cast out all pain and attacks and things that may be more on the negative side, that it will cast out all those things. You just need to believe, and you just need to connect with the energy and the power of what love can offer you and what love can do for you. But sometimes we need to just sit in stillness. Sometimes we need to meditate. Sometimes we need to pray and ask for that guidance and take that action in the physical realm to be able to have it fully manifest within our lives in whatever situation that you are in or you're going through. To know that when you contemplate on it, or when you surround yourself with love and fill your heart up with love, and then you take action into the physical realm towards that, with the intention of having a loving spirit, in the sense that it will light your way, or it'll light the way, it'll light the path. Do this daily. Set aside just a few minutes, just a few moments. If you have a busy schedule, just set aside some time to sit in stillness and to feel the energy of love fill up your heart chakra and fill up your space, and that you are surrounded in it. It'll help to uplift your mood. It'll help to uplift your energy. It'll help to fill up your heart with bliss. And it will set a firm foundation for the day. You can also do this with sitting in stillness and being in gratitude as well. And being thankful for all the things that you have, even if it is just one blessing in your life that you can be thankful for. That is all you need to be able to fill the heart space up with love. Oh, okay. That was an inspirational message for you from Spirit. Ooh, tingles, tingles, tingles. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that message. Whew. All right. We're going to get on to the Metatron cards that came out. Oh, the first one is Signs from Spirit with Love. There you go. And I did see it. I mean, I didn't read the passage from it, but, before I did this, but Transformation, Light and Dark. And then also to keep in mind of the colors. They may be significant for you. You can look up the colors. This book goes over all of that. And I am going to read from the book just because these messages are extremely detailed. That's why I only took two cards. I only meant to do one, but one did fall out, which is this one here. And then I chose this one from the deck as far as what was on the top of the deck after I cut the cards. And I did not do this on the video only because I forgot my tripod upstairs. And I needed to get this video out before my full and honest day has completely started. Everybody else is still sleeping. So I didn't want to wake anybody up walking back up the stairs. So let's see if I can handle reading and looking at the card, or holding the video, I mean. All right, so Signs from Spirit with Love. Oh, totally forgot about that. All right, let's see here. The number 50, which is 5 in numerology, so maybe that's something that you can look up as well. A lot of information online to look that information up if you're interested. Might be a significant message for you to look up later when you have some time. All right, the number 50 we're looking for. Signs from Spirit with Love. And I'm trying to keep that on that card. And, I see the feathers might be significant for you. The bird. The red pops out with the bird, so maybe cardinals, if you see a lot of cardinals around. It could even be this specific bird as well. Finch keeps coming to mind as well. I'm not sure if that's actually a finch, but that's what just keeps coming to my head as well. So feathers. All right, let's see. Look around for the signs from above. They are everywhere if you just stop to notice and acknowledge them today. The angel feathers that appear at just the right time is unexpected or in unexpected places. The words of a song that resonate with what you prayed about last night. Signs are everywhere and come in many shapes and forms. So often you expect the big gesture, the booming voice in your ear, the crystal clear image in your third eye, or the answer landing at your feet. But angel signs are often softer. Archangel Metatron embodies many ways to make his presence known to you, and you are encouraged to open up to them at this time. To the clairsentient feeling of his presence, the warmth or heat that overcomes you, the colors that you increasingly notice in new ways, the tingles in your body, or the voice of Metatron speaking to you, maybe via a friend, associate, or loved one. And that was what was happening when I was going over the intuitive messages as well today. So that is awesome. Archangel Metatron is definitely here in the building today. And there is also more to this message. I just had to kind of go over that since it covered that in that last little passage that I read. All right, nature too holds many signs. Maybe you have seen a robin who comes to visit, reminding you of a loved one who has passed. Be aware also of power animals and the creators that appear time and time again, or the creatures that appear time and time again to bring your attention to a quality they embody. Metatron often speaks through animal symbolism as well as flowers and many other signs. Numbers are also important signs. Maybe you have been seeing reoccurring ones, like 1111, 2222, 303, 444, 555. And that's the number 5 there. Awesome. Numbers that keep appearing, triggering us to realize this is more than mere coincidence. This is a sign from our subconscious waking us up, letting us know we are not alone, that a loving force watches over us. The universe has your back. You are drawing this card today because you have asked for a sign, and here it is. A sign that angelic light is with you. And my hand keeps shaking, so I do apologize. I'm going to set this down right here. Try to hold that steady. You are drawing this card today because you have asked for a sign, and here it is. A sign that angelic light is with you. That your prayers and requests have been heard and are being worked on, and that all is well. You are assured that every time you talk to Metatron, he listens. There will be times when you hear him clearly and times when you feel him more absent, but he is always there. Remember, too, that sometimes angels have to step back if there is something we have to do alone, a lesson to be learned or a test overcome. But you are never abandoned. He is always with you. Think today about signs you have already received and ask Metatron for a special sign between the two of you that will make you know he is there. This is likely to be personal to you. Persevere, tune in, communicate, and listen. Signs are all around. Open up all your senses to experience them. All right. So maybe, one of your archangels or guides is Archangel Metatron, helping you along the way. And like the passage has said, that maybe sometimes you don't feel the presence. But with this card coming up for you, maybe you were asking for a sign, or you kept seeing reoccurring numbers or signs that kept coming into your life and you weren't sure. You can, if there's a specific bird that constantly comes in and flies around you or lands near you, and you just kind of wonder why that same bird, like cardinals and blue jays show up a lot in my life. So, on a personal level, so sometimes I will look up those meanings just to kind of see what it is that special meaning. So that is awesome for that. And then we have the 31 card. Where's the card? Okay, there we go. Which is the number 4 in numerology. And it's transformation, light and dark. So number 31. Alrighty, 31. Number 4 in numerology would be a good one to look up. Transformation, light and dark. And this is definitely a very powerful deck. It goes deep sometimes, so bear with me, and hopefully this will resonate with you. If not, then take the ones I said before, and that'll be it. So, which figure on this card do you relate to? The dark shadow of your own fear, or the empowered, light-filled divine within you? Or the empowered, light-filled divine you? There we go. This is a challenging question, since in truth, both are aspects of yourself. Within you are both light and shade, illumination and shadow, love and hate, and peace and anxiety. Living in a dualistic world, you have a dualistic nature, and it serves you well to try to integrate and understand all parts of yourself. Pushing away one's shadow doesn't work, whether it appears as jealousy, rage, greed, or spite. Instead, you are asked to understand and work through why such feelings arise and where they come from, and realize it is usually because of an absence of love. This actually goes very beautiful with what was attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely cause for help. And then, of course, the other cards were speaking of love. Awesome, awesome, awesome connection there with this card. Let's see here. Let's get back to the read here. Our shadow also often wants to keep us small, to keep us doing what we know rather than trying something new. It feeds off old patterns that haven't been worked through. From panic and low self-esteem to something greater still. If you have done the shadow work, the card then asks you to question which figure you give the most attention to. Transformation happens when we choose the light over our shadow selves and turn like a flower to the sun, the greatest energy source of our planet and life force. The image is a reminder to choose light every day, to move forward and reach for sunlight rather than hide ourselves in darkness. Darkness and shadow can play into ego's hands, playing small, judgment, blame, drama, victim mentality. It takes many forms. However, we are here to shine brightly. We cannot do so from a place of total darkness. The sunlight in the picture brings not just illumination to the one who is free, but illuminates and brings warmth to the heavier side of ourselves that we all carry. The stronger and more powerful energy is the light. It can and will escape the clutches of anything that tries to contain it. What is left behind is but an empty shell, and we learn to look back with compassion at what blocked our way and the lessons we learned from our struggle. By doing this, we transform not just ourselves, but the darkness too. We learn to live with it, but not allow it to control us, to love all parts of ourselves, and to walk the highest path we can, moment to moment, day by day. By doing so, we conquer the battle within and allow our light to win. Whew. Awesome. Whew, definitely getting tingles. Wow. Powerful, powerful cards. Powerful messages. And I will be using this deck a little bit more, maybe for clarifiers through other readings after I get through each one of my decks that I have. To me, you know, the Metatron, the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle, you know, I've done my own readings with this deck, and each time it just hits home every single time, and just is, you know, some of the messages I didn't want to really particularly hear or face, or, you know, like, you know, facing the shadow side of ourselves. Sometimes it's difficult to see what it is that we need to work on and to integrate into ourselves. Sometimes it's hard to do that, but it's not it's hard to do sometimes, or hard to come to that realization or that waking up to realizing that There's certain things we have to work through and to overcome. And where was I going with that? But it's doable. There we go. It's definitely doable. Take your time doing it. Learn how to do it. And it is a process, and be compassionate with yourself, because it is a process, and sometimes certain aspects of ourselves are harder to realize and to integrate and to have compassion for than others. So I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please like the video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I am doing my own 30-day challenge to get through all my decks that I have. There are many messages already up if you want to go through them, if you have time. And to subscribe to also get notifications of when I put up messages. All right, thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for you to be here, and I hope that you have a great day. Namaste.